What is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. It has been so long since I posted a video, I think roughly 50 days. So y'all know I've got to hit y'all with a pretty good one tonight. This is something I've been really excited for the last few months, honestly, even before then, because this is such a rare part and I always want it on my older trucks. So if you guys can guess what 80s aftermarket piece we're going to be putting on the bullnose, drop it down in the comments below. But with all that being said, let's go ahead, get outside in the 100-degree weather and start installing this part. So as I mentioned, guys, it is literally like 100 degrees, and I actually just started on trying to see where the AC leak is, and I've kind of started taking the parts out of this rental tool, and I'm going to see what's going on with that. But that is not what the video is going to be on today, because it's likely not going to work out. But this is what we're going to be installing. This is a old school 70s or 80s deflector shield. Actually, it is a 80s because this is specifically made for a 1980 through 1986 Ford. So I've been looking for this that's reasonably priced for the longest time. I think they absolutely make the look of these trucks, and it's in pretty good shape. It has one little crack there, but it's very sturdy. It doesn't feel like it's gonna give up on me. So it has all the hardware, everything we need to put it on this truck. Unfortunately, it's not red. I really wanted a red one to match the pinstripe, but beggars can't be choosers, so we're gonna go ahead and throw that thing on this truck, and it should be a really, really satisfying install. So with all that being said, let's go ahead and put this thing on the truck. So it looks like all we gotta do is put those little brackets on, and it's gonna attach to each one of these holes, which is gonna be pretty dang easy. So this thing is a lot flimsier than I expected. When I was taking it out of the package, I thought I was going to break it, but it shouldn't be too big of a deal. I'm going to try to set you guys up on the tripod, and not really going to be an install video, but I'll show you guys what you need to do. But it looks like it's got little studs all down it, and it should line up exactly where those hood holes are. So let's go ahead, put you guys on the tripod, and get to installing this thing. Okay, so I let the sun go down a little bit because it is so dang hot, but as I was talking about earlier, I think all the mounting holes are going to be right here, and hopefully there's not much to it. It came with all these brackets, just like this. It has like 5 of them with some screws and nuts. So I believe gonna be something like that. Not entirely sure. Let's see. Okay, so before I tell you guys wrong, what I did was, I made sure this is the way to do it. I just got a little self-tapping screw, drilled a mini hole, and then screwed that little nut with a washer in there, and that got the tab perfectly in line where it's supposed to be. And I just got to do it in 1, 2, 3, 4 spots. I know I'm kind of just getting this little edge right here, right where it bends, lining that up right here, and then just bolting it down right there. So I'm going to do that all the way down here. I'll kind of record it, maybe put it on a time lapse, but just simply drilling a hole just like in the exact spots where it'll line up properly. I guess it doesn't really matter as long as you have the shield aligned, because these nuts back here, these move, so you can slide it and adjust it how you need to, so it doesn't really matter that much. It's pretty forgiving. So I'm gonna go ahead, put you guys on a time lapse, and then get the rest of these screws on the hood. Okay, so I'm gonna stick with 4. I think that's plenty. Hopefully it lines up the way I think it's gonna line up. Gonna find out. Shouldn't be wrong, but I might be really dumb, so we're about to find out. I know I need to put on 1, 2, 3. Okay, no, it's got 4 screws right here. Jeez. That one's like stuck. And that one ain't moving. I'm just gonna slide one of these extras down this track. There we go. Okay. Moment of truth. Oh my gosh. And I'm dropping everything I pick up. Why is... Alright. I've dropped 3 of the nuts. Alright. I'm gonna catch up with you guys when I get one of these on. Alright, we got 2 on. Kind of coming together now. These little screws on the back track are getting a little bit stuck on like some dirt, so hopefully some carb cleaner can get this free. There we go. All right, all of these screws are now lined up. Definitely the hardest part. I probably could have helped it by pushing these little brackets out more so I have more clearance. And I'll show you what I'm talking about in a minute. But I don't like it when they are sticking way, way out. There we go. Now I just need to get one more bolted on. It should be sturdy enough. If not, we'll come back and add on a new bracket, no big deal. But I need to get a little wrench on here and make sure I can get them pretty tight. Not crazy tight, but just a little bit more than finger tight. Sweet, there we go. I need to tighten these little flatheads down, secure this little logo. Looks like it is a arrow shield. Haven't heard that one. I thought it was just deflector shields. Let's go ahead and see if it shuts. I gotta take this crap out. might want to move the rest of the tools first. All right. Boom. Definitely need to clean up that middle badge, kind of sticks out. Well, I freaking love it. That looks sick. Definitely need to clean it up some. It's really filthy. I wish it was red, like I said earlier, but it still matches really good. And if I ever get another bull nose, black will match no matter what the color. So that's pretty much it. But here's a quick look at it. It's got a little crack right here, and right there. But obviously the truck looks like, I mean, it looks cool, but it's obviously dented to crap, rusty. I can't have a pristine bug shield on here, so I'm happy with it. It looks pretty dang sick to me. Goes with the old school theme. Let me know what you guys think and what you guys want to see next. And that's pretty much going to do it, guys. If you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe and comment if what you guys want to see next. I'm going to have a pretty big update video on the F100. I'll do it briefly, really quick, just for you guys that actually follow along with the channel. We have been doing ball joints, tie rod in, and now down to the brakes. Absolute nightmare. I'll get into that in a whole video. This is going to be a separate video of me doing this. However, I just wanted to knock out the driver's side first so I actually could tell what I was doing, and then do the passenger side, show you guys the before and after, because as you guys know, this truck was like nearly impossible to drive. You couldn't hardly steer it, so that's going to be next. But then I'll have the update on the Chevy of just what we've done to get it cleaned up and then ready to sell. So stay tuned for the next video, guys. Should be pumping them out pretty quick now, so I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.